Hi, everyone, and welcome to Chapter 4 of our Human Resources Management class. This chapter is about job analysis and talent management. So first, let's talk about what talent management is and why it is important for an organization. Talent management is a step from recruiting to training and developing and retaining employees. It is important because an organization should make sure that they hire employees that fit the job and fit the organization, and that they keep their employees to reduce turnover. We discussed turnover in the past. That's when employees leave the organization and you have turnover and you have to hire somebody new and train that person and constantly manage that new talent. So let's talk about the steps and the processes. So the talent management process has several steps. So first, company has to decide what positions they need to fill. They do that through job analysis, personal planning, and forecasting. And I will go into that further in a few slides later. So you have to build a pool of job applicants. That's the process of recruiting, and you can do both internal and external recruiting. Internal recruiting meaning you are recruiting candidates from within your organization, and external recruiting meaning you are going outside your organization and recruit candidates. Then you have to obtain the applications, do your initial screening interviews, and so forth. You use certain kind of selection tools. Some jobs might require tests. Definitely jobs will require interviews, background checks, and so forth, depending on the type of position. You have to decide who you're going to make the job offer to and hire that person. Then you will train the person, have some kind of basic orientation, train and develop the employees so they have the competencies to do their job, and provide ongoing training especially. Part of it is also appraising and assessing the employees when you do your reviews, and compensating them to keep them motivated to stay with the organization, and do that cycle usually on an annual basis, the review process. So let's talk about the basics of job analysis. Most organizations, the larger you are, the more likely you're going to have an organizational chart. You do job analysis, you create a job description and job specifications, and I will discuss each of these. So this is an organizational chart. The use of job analysis, right? After you have created your organizational chart, we will discuss that in another chapter. But you come up with a job analysis, and you have to really describe the job, right? You have to and the job specifications, and you use that information to manage your talent. And again, starting from recruiting and selecting to training requirements and ongoing training while that person stays within your organization. So the first thing you do when you do job analysis, you identify the use of information and how to collect it. You will review any background information about the job, what has been done in the past, how has it been done in the past, select a sample of positions to focus on, and then you analyze the job, verify the information with workers and supervisors. So you have to make sure whatever your job analysis presents, that is indeed what this job entails, right? And the best way to do that is to verify it with workers who are working in that job and their supervisors. And then you develop a job description and job specifications based on your job analysis. So there's something called workflow analysis. You are going to put information together from, in this case, it's assuming it's a manufacturing company, from the plant manager. You have components and input from the suppliers, and then you decide, you have the job under or job understudy. In this case, you have quality control clerk. And you use that, you put that information in, and then the output information would be going to the plant manager regarding the quality components and product quality output to the plant manager. Let's talk about business process re-engineering. 1 second, I have an interruption here. I apologize.